Hey guys, I'm Reaper here. Yes, I got a haircut. It looks kind of like Jeremy Renner's character in The Hurt Locker. I like it, but that's not what the video's about. So last night, watched the finale of the Sky Atlantic show Gangs of London. Now I've been looking forward to watching this because it's created by Gareth Evans, who, if you don't know, if you haven't watched any of my videos, you've probably not seen me mentioning this, but I'm a big fan of the Raid films, and Gareth Evans directed those two films. So seeing Gareth Evans doing a full-on action show on home turf in the UK, yeah, the prospect of that was really exciting. Because it's not the first time he's done like a UK-based production since the Raid. He also directed the horror film Apostle, which I thought was okay, kind of disappointing, but it still had a few interesting enough ideas. Gangs of London, on the other hand, is absolutely incredible. Like, this show has some absolutely amazing fight scenes. Like, there's a pretty brilliant, brutal bar fight in the feature-length premiere episode of the series, with tons of injury detail, like plenty of bones being broken and stuff. And there's another pretty brilliant set piece between one of our main characters, Elliot, and an absolutely insane individual who's been hired by the lead, Sean Wallace, and it's such good choreography, like up there with the Raid, and the cinematography in that scene is pretty brilliant as well because the whole red aesthetic, brilliant. There's a few more great set pieces. Like there's a chase scene in a nightclub in the finale. I won't spoil the context of that though. You have to watch the series to find out about that. But I'd say the standout set piece is in the fifth episode, where we get a full-on large-scale set piece set within this remote island house, and it's incredible. Like with people being blown up, being set on fire, people being shot with blood spurt. It's violent stuff, and the episode pays that off brilliantly. But yeah, it's not just the action that makes this show so incredible. The storyline is gripping. Like once you kind of figure out what's happened by the first couple episodes, you're hooked, and you really do care for these characters, particularly Elliot and Sean. And these two characters are both acted brilliantly. Joe Cole gives this amazingly cold and ruthless performance as Sean. Yeah, and occasionally in the later episodes, allowing more human emotion to kind of lead its way in. Pun absolutely not intended, by the way. Yeah, and the guy who played Elliot was brilliant as well. Like, he has plenty of like emotional scenes, and yet he gets plenty of tough guy stuff as well. As we kind of learn, you know, as we learn the truth about Elliot, he's an undercover cop, and yeah, those two kind of play off of each other really well. And in the later episodes, obviously, stuff is revealed, so there's plenty of double crosses and crosses, and yeah, it is incredible to watch. There's the finale is essentially is, the entire second half of the final episode is essentially crosses and double crosses, and it is amazing. I won't spoil it, but you'll know what I mean if you've seen it. And yeah, there's another really beautiful sequence with like it's an epic slow motion explosion set to, like opera music, and it's beautiful to watch. Like, and there's some insanely good close ups. Yeah, Gangs of London overall, I'd say this is probably the best show of 2020. It delivered everything I wanted from a Gareth Evans action based show, and also set up nicely for season 2, which I am really looking forward to when it comes out in 2022. I'm going to give Gangs of London a 10 out of 10. This is top notch stuff, but it's definitely not for the faint of heart because this show is brutal, as I have established. Not just in the action scenes, but in plenty of other scenes as well. Like there's a scene of a guy having cement poured on him, and that's how he's killed. And there's another sequence where a character has their tongue cut off, and yeah, and it's in these brutal sequences where this show really shines and definitely finds his voice. So yeah, let me know, have you seen Gangs of London? What do you think of it? Are you a fan of the Raid films? What was your favourite action scene in this show? And are you looking forward to season 2? Don't forget to leave a big old thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you're new, and don't forget to turn on post notifications so you don't miss an upload.